Preamble is one of the most powerful and poetic parts of Indian Constitution. It is just a few lines, but it holds the soul of India. Today in this video, we will unfold the incredible journey of Preamble of India. So stay tuned till the end.
We, the people of India, have solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, democratic republic. To secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, political, and equality of status and opportunity. To promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give ourselves to this Constitution.
So the preamble is the introduction to the Constitution of India. It explains ideals, objectives and principles that guide our nation. It answers three fundamental questions. First, what type of state India is? Second, what are its objectives? And third, who has given this constitution? So let's read the first part of preamble, which is, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality and to promote fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. These words aren't just decorative. They reflect the hopes of a newly free nation. To understand the preamble, we must step back into 1946. India was still under British rule, but changes was coming. The Indian Constituent Assembly was formed on December 1946 to write the new constitution. And who would lead this monumental task? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji, who is often considered as the chief architect of our constitution. But before drafting even began, another crucial event took place. On 13 December 1946, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji introduced Objectives Resolution. And this resolution was adopted on 22nd of January 1947, and it laid the philosophical foundation for our constitution. The preamble which we know today is based on this Objectives Resolution. Objective Resolution outlined the core values and principles that the Constitution of India would be based upon, and later it became basis of the preamble to the Constitution of India. The main purpose of Objective Resolution was to define the aim and objectives of Indian Constitution. It gave a clear vision to the kind of nation India wanted to build after gaining independence: sovereign, democratic and inclusive. The Objective Resolution had following key features. First, India shall be an independent sovereign republic. Second, it shall guarantee justice, liberty, equality and safeguard the rights of minorities. Third, it shall maintain unity and integrity of the nation. This resolution became the backbone of the preamble. Every word in the preamble echoes Nehruji's vision and dreams of millions. The Objective Resolution reflected a kind of aspiration among common citizens after a century of colonial rule. It acted as a blueprint for drafting a constitution, and it even guided constitution makers for creating a kind of document that will ensure freedom, justice and equality.
Mr. President, sir, I wish to move this Constituent Assembly declares its firm and solemn resolve to proclaim India as an independent sovereign republic and to draw up for her future governance a constitution wherein the territories that now comprise British India, the territories that now form the Indian states, and such other parts of India as are outside British India and the states, as well as such other territories as are willing to be constituted into the independent sovereign India, shall be a union of them all.
The drafting committee, led by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji, also included other great minds like Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, K.M. Munshi and B.L. Mittal. The final draft of the Indian Constitution was prepared after numerous debates, suggestions and revisions. The preamble was the last part to be finalized. Members debated on several key points like should we mention God? Should we define democracy and socialism? Ultimately, a concise and powerful text was approved, one that was universal in values yet uniquely Indian. On 26th of November 1949, the Constitution of India was adopted, including the preamble. However, on 26th of January 1950, it came into force, the day we now celebrate it as Republic Day. The preamble was not legally enforceable, but it played a crucial role in understanding Constitution spirit. The Supreme Court of India called it as the identity card of the Constitution. In 1976, during the emergency under Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act was passed. This act changed the preamble for the first and the only time. It added 3 new words: socialist, secular, and integrity. So India became a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The change aimed to strengthen Constitution's relation towards economic justice, religious freedom, and national unity. The preamble is more than an introduction. It is a mirror of our India's soul, echoing the dreams of our great freedom fighters, guiding our lawmakers, and inspiring each and every citizen of India. Whenever you feel lost about what India stands for, just read the preamble, because it reminds us of who we are and what we strive to become. Thanks.